Okay. This better be working. I did it. Look, there he is. There's the guy. There he be. He's right over here-ish. Oh shoot, is my mouse even visible? Yes, it is, okay. He's over here, he's very silly. I like the way he looks. I did test him out on a stream earlier, but it was like in the middle of the night when nobody was watching, and by that I mean like a bunch of people were watching. But I feel like playing COMEEET Rogue for now. This is the more official debut of the silly guy, who will definitely have to be modified in the future because he is very distracting. Oh no, he has to be a YouTuber! Yeah, I figured out how to make this with an absurd amount of assistance from somebody else. And I thought it was very funny to make him squish when I talk. COMEEET Rogue. Also, I just felt like playing COMEEET Rogue. COVID's rearing its ugly head up once more. Your brother's overreacting and pointing fingers already. Bro. Squib. Jeez, that was kind of quick. Explosives. All right. Nice try, Nimrod. All right, let's... Uh-oh. I hear loud banging footsteps. This cannot possibly be benefit. Did you make him squish wide for low tones and long for higher ones? Theoretically, but I'm not smart enough to do that right now, so... I'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. In the meantime, we have him at least, and this is the... Took far too long to create. Fair. Get out the way! Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, squids are dealable. You've told him it's most likely from Minecraft viewing with his immune system last Saturday is too long of a time span. Ah. I am a fool. Come on. 99. All right, nice double kill. Singular defeat. Please! I want the money! Thank you. Wait, what do you mean, why dinosaur if on comment? What does this mean? His head was in the wall? Eh, it happens. There's lots of silly monsters in the background objects. That can't be good. Okay, yeah, this is really bad, actually. I'm gonna die. Nope, I made it. Why dinosaur if uncommon? It's not an actual dinosaur, as far as I'm aware. It's just a background creature put in place for the sake of comedy. All right, we have a couple of items now. That's good. I like how abruptly the music just cuts when you... But the lore is not important. It's all simulation. Well, probably anyway. At the bare minimum, it's a fabricated reality. Road. Ah, chain reactions, my favorite. Death to the evils, the squigglers. Nice. shoot. How did you get down here, boy? All right. Okay. I know I'm not talking very much, and I get that that's the funny thing about the guy. Hogging someone's mind chip to make their entire existence Comet Road. This game is really good. Such a valuable asset in my collection. If I could buy it 4 more times, I would, and I'm planning on doing so. I just, like... I need to make sure I have the proper amount of funds for that first. I should have waited a little bit longer before triggering this, but oh well. Get me out of here, man! Alright, $297. Almost $300. Perfect amount. Yeah, I want to blow stuff up. In-game. In-game. Okay, cool. We now have a couple of shots. Boss time. That's right, Sloppler. I have weapons. And yes, this thing is called the Sloppler. Honestly, the greatest naming convention is just making things up. Let's go! Come on! Money! Get it fast! Gonna soul. Oh, okay. Never speak again! Anywho. I have to keep frickin' getting cash money or the evil AI is gonna rip my lungs out. Okay, fair. Oh, here we go. Chain reaction. Come on. Yeah, baby! 2 explosions instead of 1. That's a lot of problems. Good thing I have buzzsaws attached to me. Dang, I took damage there. That could almost be a problem if I wasn't doing so well. Okay, yeah, that actually could be a problem. I need to get out of here very soon. I probably should have waited further, actually, because I'm only on medium. Whatever. This game is so good. Pride cometh before the fall. Yeah, this run's going to end with me dying to, like, random 1 damage from a mile away. I'm calling it now. Okay. Health insurance. Give me more health insurance. Buy intelligence. Buy dexterity. All right, I have 2 health insurances. I've got most of the items necessary to make this run good. Either means a free day tomorrow or you go back to create uncanny sculptures. Nothing changes that much. Real. Ah, here we go. The other enemies. Guys, I swear Children's of Archfield 3 is coming soon. Seriously, though, I need to freaking finish editing that video. Like, it's such a nightmare because half of what is spoken has to be censored out or just fully removed. Because it gets really bad. And I have literally been explicitly told that that was his intent. I swear on the missing Moz. Bro, you know what? Sure, why not? I might as well just, like, skip that one because it was such a bland thing. But there was a boss fight. Oh. Maybe I will simply create the Rusted Moss video soon. Oh. That is a lot of damage. Anyway, the Rusted Moss video is, maybe I'll just, like, try to make it while I've got the frickin' after the wisdom teeth removal. That'd be really funny to try. Unironically, I should try that. Terrible decision, but potentially comedic. Come on. Come on. Let me alone! I need a frickin' pencil. Please, game, give me the healing. Yeah, I'm realizing now more than ever that these enemies really like to ramp up. Thanks to health insurance. It actually gets funnier later. It gets semi-Celeste level platforming puzzles. Uh-oh. I don't know if I will ever finish the singular, like, little bit of Celeste content that I've produced for this channel. Because, like, I still haven't even beaten baseline Celeste's, what is it, Farewell. And that's not even considered the final level, technically, because there's still, like, the seasides and whatever. Like, it's a hard frickin' game. And you're telling me there's more stuff like that? Like, bro, I am not that great at platformers. But at least I'm good at roguelikes, as seen with somebody buying me Barony and then me almost completing it the same day. Why are those not going away? Is that just like a... Vincent, I found another visual bug. Oh no, it's gone now, okay. Waiter, more Comet Rogue visual bugs, please. You're being honest, the climb challenge was a taste. Well, that's problematic. Because I'm not freaking good at that. I've gotten into some of the later areas, I think. It just looks like it's gonna get worse and worse. I wonder why there's magical healing hearts at the bottom of these freaking caverns. Like, is that just your company paying you out with health insurance? Is that, like, remnant of ruined civilization? Because there are, like, background objects. What area? I don't frickin' know. The caves with all the ichor and whatnot. That's not really endgame as far as I'm aware, but it is later. I made it to the snowy pinnacle? I actually don't know what it's called. Which is a problem, because it's a pretty significant amount of progress made. Yeah, I'm not far in. It's still a significant amount of progress, though, for one video, to be honest, especially with frickin' me, bro. But yeah, I'm sure I can just, like, you know, cut everything but the bosses out and it'll be fun. It's like the first hour. Well, it would be like the first hour if it wasn't for the fact that I take an absurd amount of time to complete Metroidvanias. Not necessarily that type of video game, but Metroidvanias. I am not freaking good at making progress in them. So it took me more like 3. But that could just be because I immediately went for all the platforming challenges. And tried to 100% clear the first area immediately. Which, I'm very glad there's a statistics thing for that. The game just outright tells you. Because I like knowing how much of it I've completed. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'm getting the frick out of here before it's too late. Anyway, reality is I'm good at video games, just not those ones. All right, let's try to get a bone saw. Please, game. I'm fine just stacking a bunch of saw blades. Okay, no bone saw. I need to buy intelligence or I am going to lose this run. I have the Ring of Saw Blades. I think I can fully clear this next stage. I do believe I am still missing something, though, so... Yes! Die! I freaking love that. That's awesome. Alright. I also love having a ring of saw blades around me that protects me from all forms of damage by freaking stalling enemies. Need me some more mobility. Okay. Nice. You're being, you haven't beaten the game yet and you have 25 hours on a save. All right. So it's possible that I'm actually just not as far behind as you think, or I'm way further behind than I should be. 4 enemies, of course, a reasonable sum. Thankfully, the saw blades surrounding me protect me from all forms of damage. Seriously, like, that's absurd. I love it. There's not really much more gold deposit that I can get, so we're just gonna have to leave with what we've got. Leave with what we've got. Uh-oh. Not exactly sure what hit me there, but it doesn't matter. Hi, Shrump. Frickin' Mr. Nutbag over there. Alright, I cannot afford anything because I'm a poor little idiot comet rogue. I'm not reading that message, by the way. I do not care that you decided to waste a full buck on the membership. All right. Ow. What happens to get more saws? They just add more or do they overlap? I actually don't know. Because there's like, there might be a limit, but I kind of doubt it. Knowing this dev, it's probably just they overlap. Especially because there's already an item that works like that. So that's gonna be my go-to. I think that is just genuinely what happens as far as I've seen anyway. Holy frick, the screen shake. There's also a level editor. I know about that, but I'm never freaking gonna get to mess with it because I am just so dumb. I won't even be able to beat the game, bro. I already beat this guy, at least. Comet Rogue reveal. Guys, look, it's the rat. He appears for like 4 frames in the trailer. I am not reading through all of his text again because it takes me like a full 10 minutes. Time travel. Whee! Imagine being the time police and just getting shredded by a bunch of saw blades. Couldn't be me. Also, this run is probably a little bit screwed because of the number of like stat upgrades we have being so exceptionally low. Yes, hello, Remni. I love freaking projectile boosting or whatever it's called. You're gonna play Hades? Have fun! Remember to die a lot or whatever. The squishy avatar is really cute. I'm glad that he works. Because I think he's very funny. And it took me an embarrassing amount of time to set it up. But yes, I did in fact do it with significant help. This small guy, yes. I want to do more complex stuff with him later, but I am far too lazy to figure it out right now, and far too foolish to have already figured it out. It'd be funny to see how he reacts to Risk of Rain or Ultra Kill. This is honestly about as painful as base Risk of Rain, so Kind of inspiring to try streaming again. Yeah. Given the most chaotic games you know. Trust me, it gets worse. Have you heard of a nifty little game called Beyond All Reason? Or really any management sim? Or RTS, as they might be better called? Because I should really do something like that. Those games get chaotic. I also love having 4 million buzzsaws. Waiter, more buzzsaws, please. Work at 3 stream when? Please no. Don't make me play more RTSs. I should do Quake on a stream, that would be funny. Died to butterflies. That is the most Hades thing I've ever heard. Actually, no, that also sounds like something that might happen in, what, Noita Caves of Qud. Quud? QUD. Alright, we got $800. That's enough to progress to the next stage. With our life mostly intact. Although I would prefer to have even more. You take what you... No! Alright, we gotta freaking reset again. Yippee! Risk of Rain 2 had a butterfly enemy. It'd kill even more people than blind pests. Probably. If you're wondering why I reset there, it's called this nifty little thing. I don't want to freaking deal with low amounts of gold immediately. If I don't see a bomb or a gold deposit immediately, it ain't worth trying to keep that run alive. That's simply how this goes. Okay, come on. Ooh. Nice try. Move out the way. This is the true roguelike experience. Screaming no after you lose a very good run to some random crap. Also, I still had the healing effect. I'm kind of mad about that. It's fine, though. I can get another run going soon enough. I have no idea why that bomb triggered, but my buddy should handle it. Theoretically. We need to get about 150 to 200 to get this to going into a good run. Which is unfortunate, because I am not good enough to consistently do that without getting good initial RNG. And I'm pretty good at this game. I have the highest score. Love mining games, gotta be one of my favorite genres. So real. Alright, whatever, I'm getting out of here before I die. Better to leave with what you've got than to die with what you could have had. Or sorry, with hopes of what you could have had. Also, bee-hopping exists in this game, and it's my favorite thing ever. Ow. Alright. I wonder which item I should buy. Which one of these options should I take? The gun boots? The gun boots. Or perhaps, maybe, the gun boots. I love RNG. Yeah. Okay, well, that was a bad decision. I'm gonna go with stamina. That was probably the funniest thing I could have rolled, actually. Mining game, but you're fighting for your life and digging deeper to run from enemies. So, Comet Rogue or something galactic. I literally forgot the name of the freaking you play as a dwarf in mine. Deep Rock Galactic, there we go. Definitely didn't take me a full, like, 30 seconds to remember those words. Every day I had to go deeper and deeper until they catch you. Deep Rock Galactic. Rock and Stone! I have never played the game before. And I do not intend on buying it because that's like at least $4 and I don't have that kind of money. Nice try! Okay, this is not good. Well, I mean, it's fine, but it's not good. Or Carl. I don't know who that is. Sure. Hi, Shadow. Someone gifted you that game and you ended up putting 800 hours into it. So real. Also, holy glorious chain reaction. That was so beautiful. You're gonna have to take a mask and a bottle of disinfectant tomorrow since you absolutely refuse to stick a Q-tip up your nose again. I know, I hate that stupid test so much. It is the worst. I'm going to feel your brain a little bit. Even though it's really just the top of your sinuses, it still feels like a brain touching. What game is this? It's Comet Rogue. Comet Rogue. It's absolute peak. It has like Risk of Rain vibes, or Risk of Rain Return vibes, and it's only $5 on Steam. Why are roguelikes just boring at the start? Why can't we make them fun? I mean, it is kind of fun at the start too, because it's chaotic and you have to like go through the work. Play as the Destroy All Worlds right off the bat, because then it doesn't feel as good because you didn't really earn it. I cannot believe the game did this to me. Bomb. Fair indeed. All right. Is hardcore Minecraft a roguelike? Not by definition, no. Technically, it would be similar enough that you could call it one, but most people I know definitely would not call it a roguelike. And I'm one of those people. I would not call hardcore Minecraft a roguelike. But in all seriousness, it's a sandbox. You know, it'd be funny playing as a little guy who just comically doesn't die to a world deleter boss. So just immortality guy. He's silly and can't die. Lol, Lamau. That's his entire gimmick. Please laugh. Ah, frick. I have made a repeated and grave lapse in judgment. I am going to lose this run already, bro. I think the fish should really just target whatever item's nearest to you rather than going towards whatever's nearest him. Because it causes some annoying problems when I'm trying to deal with this crap eating my world. Get the frick out of here, boy! Get upgrades to conveniently dodge oncoming attack. You know what? No, I'm gonna think for another 5 seconds to get back to you. That's fair. We love well thought out ideas over here. Then it wouldn't be a roguelike, it'd be an arcade. What is that word? Oh, arcade scorer. I guess. I mean, technically roguelikes are arcade scorers. You kind of just go for the highest possible score and try to win. No, because in those cases you just go infinitely. So yeah, I guess they are different. But in some roguelikes you can go infinitely, so what does that mean? Whatever, who cares? Love me a good roguelike. Especially this one. This one's real good. Although I would really like some health insurance game. Get back! Oh, come on. I missed all of that. Wait. Okay. Nice. We still got most of it. Almost $300, and it's not going to matter one bit. Seriously, game. I never play with this thing. I might as well. Bro, get... What if boss rush, but only way of dealing damage to reflecting attacks? I think that's just like... I swear there's a game like that, where you can only reflect. I never used the juggling ball thing. I do want to see if it works very well. Because it's just, it was trash originally, but I think it did get buffed somewhat. If I recall correctly. Love roguelikes. Love lights, hate enemies. Not racist, just don't like them. That's gotta be one of the funniest things. It's not racism. I hate just specifically that one guy. I don't even know why that was brought up, though. Is that what word you were trying to spell? Wow, this does like such a tiny amount of damage. This thing's still trash. Funny idea, roguelike, but you're a pacifist, so you have to find ways to kill in increasingly silly ways. I mean, that's just a Noita challenge. Just, that is straight up a challenge that's possible in Noita. Technically not the entire game, though, so... Roguelike, where the only upgrades are survivability. But yeah, there is a challenge. It's just a Noita pacifist run, like, that's... You can do that if you want to. Numerous traps. I guess there's also a challenge for it in Clone Drone in the danger zone, but it's not technically possible in every single level, so, like, doesn't count. Whee! Loud sounds! Magica? No, but I think I have heard of it, at the bare minimum. I like me a good wizard game. I need me some saw blades, bro. Health insurance and saw blades are some of the biggest support. Reverse boss rush game would work. What the frick you mean reverse boss rush? You have like 40 lives and you have to fight one obscenely powerful guy? That's just Dark Souls with extra steps, no? Except in Dark Souls, you have infinite attempts. I think this run's actually so screwed. Uh-oh. The Doritos! Instead of fighting as the small guy, you fight a boss against many small guys? Isn't that Juggernaut? You're the boss, and you have to defeat increasingly harder adventures. I mean, that one's been done a couple times, and they're all fairly good. Except in the specific one that I'm thinking of, it was just the same guy coming back to life like a Dark Souls scenario. Which, again, I'm gonna get Dark Souls if I reach the funding number, which isn't visible because I'm not putting it on the screen because it's annoying. Every time you die, you get a new boss and or phase, but the enemies get harder to compensate. So basically just a roguelite that lets you, I don't know, get a bunch of free stuff for dying. Isn't that rounds, technically? I guess rounds is more of a, like, multiplayer PvP, but, like, you could just copy that general style. What's the funding number? It's a made-up value that I put on a, what is it, donation bar thing for, like, one day during a stream and decided it looked yucky, so I'm never going to use it again. But it was like 60 bucks or something. And it was, I will buy Dark Souls and Barrow Trauma. Or at least I think that's what I wrote. I might have completely forgotten already, which, I mean, possible and plausible for me. Please! Okay. Okay. Yay, stage 1 extra finger! And I'm not gonna get any of the other things I need. Okay, this is gonna end so poorly. Oh, gold mine, never mind. Literal and metaphorical gold mine, let's go. This is going to hard carry me. Funny question, uh-oh. That is never a good sound, I think. Remember, there is a permanent ruling in the description. What am I gonna do to it? What frick you mean it? Break the game, I guess? I don't know. Do you mean the Strongless? The guy? The gooberism? YouTube broke, sorry. Oh, okay. What were you saying? Donate. Uh-oh. It is like 1,000,000,000 degrees. Bullet hell game? Oh, I don't know. Which one? Hi, Pickle. That's right. I'm official debuting this stupid stream overlay still. So I think it's neat. Just in general. I don't know. I'll give money. Super chats? Yeah, I think it's super chats. I'm pretty sure that's the main way. I don't think YouTube memberships works for the donation bar thing. The Streamlabs, at least. Which, by the way, Streamlabs needs a lot of fixes for its OBS plugin. Money. Yes, I like money. So, why did you open up a second, Krusty Krab? I like money. Well, no, but your entire goal is to hit as many bullets as possible. Oh. Oh, I don't know, man. I might make something like that if I get bored enough. I've done crap like that before. See the Scratch video game that took me an absurd amount of time to make. Shoe. Finger. Yeah, whatever. Should paywall elements of your stream to help donate $15 stream to see gameplay. I'm gonna pull an EA on you. Oh, right, boss fight. Already? Jeez. That's actually hugely annoying. Okay, he's dead. Well, but you stop moving, you explode violently. Haha, now you are closer to buying Dark Souls. And also, I have to do 40... hold on, wait. 80 push-ups, right? All right. I think I'm gonna actually just cry. Good luck. Hey, don't hurt yourself, man. The game is susceptible to easy patterns, but you explode if you stop moving to analyze them. And you can't stop moving at all, so you just die if you... That's 8 sets. Take 5-minute breaks between them. Bro. You just gotta go on instinct. All right. Thank you for the $20. Also, screw you for the $20. Give me 1 second to move my chair out the way. And put on this. I will be right with you. I have no idea if the Strongly will be able to hear me doing push-ups, but we will see. I will make audible, loud breathing sounds, which is generally the way that you can be sure that I am attempting to do something. You should stretch first so you don't injure yourself. Bro. Technically, it's more than just push-ups. But, yeah, I'm already stretching. Don't worry about that. I'm going to push my chair further. I'm going to throw this thing on the floor. And I'm going to do, like, 30 push-ups to make this fast. Break it up between streams. Nah. You should do that Popeyes thing with a bunch of spinach and do it easy peasy. If I had spinach, absolutely. But I do not have spinach right now. But that would be quite tasty. What the frick is that? I'm sure it's not a problem. Okay, I'm gonna do like 30 for now, and then I'll get back to it in like 20 minutes or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, give me 1 second. Okay. I'm on the floor. I guess I could just do it in integers of 20 or whatever. Is the word integers? Whatever. Okay, what the frick is that? Is that a chunk of my wall? Hold on. I'm going to grab a paper towel and pick this up. No, that is a chunk of my shelf. How did that break off? Hold on, this is completely unrelated. Why is there just... What got damaged? Okay, well, I'm sure that's not a problem. It's not a very big piece. It's just like this tiny wooden chunk of... Oh, it could be from the desk, maybe. No, I don't see... What? I'll figure it out later. That's odd. Sorry, my bad. Do you have shelf elves? It's possible now that I think about it. Oh, what the frick? Well, I'm sure it's not going to be a problem for later. I'm going to do another part of the thing now. He's getting too swole. My arms are so strong that I accidentally broke a piece of the shelf off. Oh no. I'm gonna do like 10 more push-ups, I think, before I switch to the other stuff. Because I think I can do that pretty easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. The answer is yes. I'm at 30. I'll just do 30 squats, 30 sit-ups. Or do people call them crunches now? Are they interchangeable? Actually, I don't think it matters. I'm also going to probably grab water immediately after this. So jealous, you can't even do 10 lats, you can't. And I can do 25 in a row without stopping now. Let's see. Squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm out of breath faster than my legs start to freaking hurt. This is insane. I guess it doesn't help that it's like 1 billion degrees. But, this probably isn't a great idea to be doing in this weather. Y'all can actually gain the energy to exercise? Yeah, I do like 100 push-ups every day, man. It's part of my routine. Usually it's colder then, though. Because I do it in the middle of the night. Okay, 10 more. Not since you got out of high school. Yeah, that's true. As far as I'm aware, anyway. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 29, 30. Cool. Sit-ups. I'll try not to damage my head on a chair this time. Although that part is negotiable for several $1,000s. Okay. One, 2. I'm gonna count in my head. 3, 4, 6,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think that was actually just a lie made up by the government. Because I started counting all out again. Bad idea, but still. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Cool, I did it. Well, the first... How much is that percent-wise? I don't know, let's just say third. It's close enough to accurate. I am going to be right back. I need water. Because I have not had any for most of today. And frankly, I quite honestly need some. I will be back momentarily. I probably should have put up the freaking good stream overlay, but instead we've got this. Oh well. Okay. For one, I got water. And for two, I've also grabbed granola bars. Because I have not eaten much today. Roguelike, but you're racing a mirrored version. Oh, racing a mirrored player version of yourself to the end of the game. You mean Mario Galaxy? With the, what do you call them? The cosmic clones or whatever? I'm gonna eat a granola bar real quick. Granola bar. I have no idea if the microphone will make the sound. More like Risk of Rain 2 Umbral characters. Interesting. Show up occasionally and intersect your run. Very interesting. Okay, I have to lock back in. Uh-oh. Proceeds to do the opposite of locking in. Gotta go, have fun, don't die. Thank you for the money, again. I cannot believe you decided to waste on freaking... yes, the streamer man will play Dark Souls unlocked out. I think it's more like locked out than it is unlocked. Because unlocked out would mean that you aren't locked out. Did I literally unironically say unlocked out would assume? Because that might be the dumbest thing I have said in the past week. That's incredible. I think that I will continue speaking. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay. I'm glad that that was a real word I say. Locked out, contained outside of a location. Correct. Unlocked out. Not contained outside of a location. Or contained outside of a location that you can still regain access to. I had to frickin' explodinate something. Unlock means free access. There we go. Hey, made it. I wish I had better air conditioning in this room, but unfortunately, I'm simply not able to. But hey, 380 video game dollars. Unlocked out, it'd have to be... which is a paradox. Yeah, sure, whatever. Need one more bomb. It's 4 items. That'll be enough, I think. Nerd emoji. I'm gonna stab you, Pickle. I'm actually going to destroy you with knives, specifically. I'm going to use them to obliterate you. Anyway, I'm gonna eat another granola bar. Have this nice music to play. Take apart each of your atoms. Ah! Dang, I've never actually heard this part of the song because I'm never in the shop long enough. Pay well the music, $20 dono to unlock it. Enough of the violence. Ah, what? Oh, shoot. Definitely didn't almost die to that. Shut up. Now I can be not unnecessarily violent. My words are slurring together, holy frick. Context Stallion forgets speech once more. This is why I don't usually exercise on stream. Learn. Me every day. I would know, I've spoken to you. Oh! What was that incredible effect? Being hurled across the screen at 90 miles an hour? Bro, I can't. It is literally just a skill issue at this point. Not that it was anything else before, but still. Oh, what the frick? Me in any social context. I'm eating another granola bar. There's only like 3 of them, so I'll have to go get more in a second if I want more. Music's going funky. It's good music, yeah. Comet Rogue is a very good game. And it's only $5 on Steam. Go buy Comet Rogue, $5 on Steam. It's really good, I swear. Very dumb multiplayer game idea. You only do knockback on hit. The entire game is just pushing people into walls or up the map hard enough for them to die. Have I got news for you? Gang Beasts, that one game about other silly animals fighting. Saving up for Night Rain and that Edmund McMullen game and Deltarune and Hollow Knight Silk Song. That's so real. I'm so excited for Silk Song, bro. I yelled about it on the Discord, but like it's such a good game, or it looks like it anyway, despite only having like 4 screenshots. Saving up for nothing. I have $0. I have no games. I'm going to end myself now. Oh, none that you're interested in. Check out Silk Song, it's so cool. Join the Skong. Or at least base Hollow Knight. Also, you are very clearly interested in, at the bare minimum, what is it, Ultra Kill? Aside from Ultra Kill and Risk of Rain 2. Have you ever played the original Risk of Rain? It's also very good. But I already have those. Have you played the original Risk of Rain? It's very good. I reiterate. Oh, frick off. That should have been a double kill. Aha, yes, get stuck in the wall, nerd. You haven't played OG Risk of Rain, but you don't feel like it. I mean, I guess, but you gotta try it. It's very much worth it, even though it misses a lot of stuff, or is missing a lot of stuff. Like, quality of life. Like, as a whole, it lacks quality of life features. You're gonna... what does that say? Out of second chances? Oh, okay. Devs cooked with the first Hollow Knight and they only spent 2 years on that. Imagine if they took 8 years to make it. I know, that's why I'm so excited. 8 years on a video game. It's gonna be good. But saying that only took 2 years to make one of the greatest ones. Like, it's great. It was only 2 full presidential terms. That little idiot did too much damage. Some of them do a very unfair amount of damage, in my opinion. But, like, it's a roguelike. You gotta expect it. Okay, cool. We're screwed because we didn't immediately get Gold Mine. I guess we have Saw Blades. They're good. They're goated, as we've seen from previous runs. But Gold Mine's kind of necessary for economy throughout the entire run. And if we don't get a bunch of copies of it, we won't be able to do any mining late game. Me, when the fodder enemy kills me after I loop once, it was Malachite. Malachite elites are the worst thing in Risk of Rain 2. I refuse to believe that anybody could think that the horrendous elites they added to the game, even in Storm, are in any way worse than Malachites. Because removes your healing entirely is the worst thing. Talking about the idiot Hydra, it took 2 of my Defiances. Bro, the Hydra used to crush me when I was originally playing through Hades. To be fair though, I have only ever gotten to the final boss of that game once. And even then, it was not a very, like, good run, so I died immediately after. If you have a game where you can't heal, then you better not take 82,000 damage from something. That's so real. Never put mechanics that remove abilities from the game unless there's a way to undo them very rapidly. Chaos Boon still in the process of unlocking. Unfortunate. Yes, blow me up now. Waiter, more explosions, please. Uh-oh. It's fine, I'm so epic. Particularly one that does extra damage to traps or with traps. Or traps, okay. Got it.
That one's pretty good if I remember correctly. And again, I haven't played the game in like 2 years, I think. I should really finish Hades. It's a good game. It's got so much content. I've only maxed out like one of the ambrosia things. And I'm pretty sure you can't even really max them out. Although you do get like funny boons from them, I guess. So I guess maybe that's what it's considered. Whatever, I haven't played it in 2 years. The Hydra was from trap spamming. Okay, got it. I'm gonna get out of here before it's too late. My hubris shall not claim me today, said the man full of hubris. Little did he know, his hubris would claim him once more. I love the sound of exploding. I made it to the next stage. When the hubris claims me. Extra damage from traps and the Hydra only did trap attacks. Oh, okay. I think I understand it now. I understand it now. MFs when I hit them with a brick. I looped 5 times. What? Palm or hammy? I don't know what that means. I have critical brain damage. Wow, that was easy. Spam or ham? I prefer regular ham rather than that processed abomination. Although, to be fair, I eat some other pretty horrifically processed objects, so I don't have room to speak on that. Ice cream, for example, is technically heavily processed, at least in the state that you'll buy it in at the store. I just don't like the taste of Spam, or the smell of Spam, or the look of Spam. Oh, pomegranate or Daedalus hammer? I like pomegranates. They're actually my favorite food in real life. Fun fact. Because I'm weird and I like stuff that requires immense amounts of effort to succeed with. Except for school. But yeah, I really like the taste of pomegranates. And I also like the plus like 10 whole % damage. It's very nice. It's also pretty consistently very, very useful. And whole damage. Would you rather infinite life or 10 whole damage? Is this process? Sir, this is the heart of a god. God had no hand in the creation of this meat monolith. It's gotta be one of my favorite quotes. Yes, I like pomegranates and crit damage. How could you tell? Image of guy wearing Chad. Image of Chad face. No, God still has to him. Don't you know not to give away personal information? Now I know you like pomegranates and I can and will dock your IP. There's nothing I can do to stop it. I'm sorry. I love that. All right. Time to scream. I do have to do more push-ups in a little bit, so let's go with not after this excursion, but after the very next one, or if I die. Keyword if, because these runs can technically go on infinitely if you get good enough. Or as far as I'm aware. Infinite health and defense, or instant death laser beam. You had me at laser beam. You'd be immortal. Laser beam. One whole chicken nugget, I think, would be enough to counter most supervillains' ideals. My creative juices are dry. Your stream already drained them. I saw some of the stuff during your stream. I didn't get to see the full thing, but you know, must be funny. Little do you know, pomegranate is the security answer for what's your favorite fruit is for his SSN. No, I have it set to something like absolutely absurdist. Like unironically. Even if I told somebody, they wouldn't be able to figure it out, I think. I am the most unlucky individual on this planet, I think. Pencil! I just realized I already have one of those, and I'm very sad that I bought that. Yeah, one more. Draw a triangle and slowly morph it. That does sound like an idea. Slowly but surely, I grow stronger, and there is nothing you can do to stop me. Barbing. Barb. I gotta start making mods for this game as fast as humanly possible. Or figure out how to use cheat engine properly. And then just like, I don't know, create an every item is video. That would be funny. Every item is gun boots in Comet Rogue. That might actually be the worst thing ever. Every item is dexterity boost. It's Borbin time. What is this? Some kind of Borb? Borb. You know what's funny? Your face. You got a funny face. I like your funny face, funny guy. The aggressive kid story really took it out of you. It was fun to tell, but you've been exhausted since then. Every character you made could reasonably fight and win against V1 Ultra Kill because they don't bleed. Okay, yeah, any regular robot that doesn't use blood as fuel could reasonably beat regular V1 Ultra Kill because a lack of blood just defeats him. I thought that was pretty much explained in the game's lore. They die to most other machines in existence. Yeah, V1's only good in the Ultra Kill universe because it's the universe where they are best suited for. I mean, they're still very capable of defeating things. Like, I'm pretty sure V1 can canonically dodge every single attack if it tried hard enough, because it's skilled or whatever. But, like, it's not gonna matter, because it won't be able to get any fuel from the fight and will probably lose eventually to lack of fuel. Which is definitely not a real thing. Canon V1 felled the entirety of hell in one attempt. Yep. It P-ranked everything immediately, guaranteed successfully. Like, it did good. I love late game Comet Rogue, and we're not even past the first loop yet. I like that I can just do this, and the game can't punish me for it. Well, that's not true. The game will punish me for it, but not yet. It must wait, bide its time. Canon V1 and player V1 are different characters by power scale, fight, and organizing logic. Yeah, I guess. All right, I'm gonna buy upgrades, and then I'm going to immediately switch to... Dang. Push-ups. What upgrades do I still need? I'd like one more explosive mine, I think. I've got the health insurance. At least one health insurance, better than nothing, right? Oh, I already have the hand, too. That's great. Waiter, more stamina upgrades, please. All right, let me... Actually, I'll let you guys listen to the shop theme while I frickin' do push-ups. Maybe I should wait a bit longer, actually, because I just ate 3 granola bars, and that might be enough to kill me. Nah, it'll be fine. I can do a few push-ups, like 10 or 20 or 15 or 7. Health insurance in this economy. No, but seriously, like, Comet Rogue having you pay a one-time $15 or $40 price for health insurance is crazy. It's so nice of the evil AI to give me cheap, affordable healthcare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now. But I really want to be done with it. Yeah. Yeah, just give me a second. I just saw on the stream the freaking squish that happened from when I went, maybe that is the greatest thing ever. All right. And right. 11, 12.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Coolio. All these push-ups, you're gonna be good at pushing stuff. You could say that. Say that again. You were supposed to be a hero, Brian. Hero. I like that. The Minecraft movie is perfectly memeable. Unfortunately, that didn't actually happen. I do kind of wish it did, but the jokes that were in it were pretty good on their own, so, you know. Better than none. Right. Squats. I don't know why I'm doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Cool, easy. Alright, let me lay down. I guess it isn't really laying down, it's getting in position. Mascot thing doing squats too. He literally is the constellation when he does squats. He looks so silly. Alright. Sit-ups. These ones, I don't know how loud I'm gonna be when counting them, I'll be honest. You get to find out yourself. Rick? Well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Maybe I'll do the other 30 even later, so I can properly recover. Maybe don't. But we'll see. This should just be your account's name. Constellation. Just make it name sound-alikes. Cheer. You miscounted, do it again. No, the frick I didn't. Come on, man. Come on. That's 80 more. Okay, we're at 50, so I had to do 110 more over the course of multiple streams. Let's see if the donation bar thing worked. Thank you for $20 more. I'm gonna cry. Okay, where did I... Is it even... It is. It's not above Comet Rogue, but... There it is. There's the Dark Soul thing. I'll show it for a couple more seconds. But, thank you for the money. I think I'm gonna die now. Conspectation, Constellation, Contextalian, Contextualization and contextation joining up. Alright. Can you size it to go over the whole overlay? Seethe and cope. Red circle, red arrow pointing to a note feature with bug eyes. You can refuse if you need to. No, I'm gonna do it over the course of multiple streams. So under normal circumstances, I would do the 100 things in over the course of like 30 minutes. But like, I might just like spend a whole stream doing it. I have to tell somebody something before my brain explodes. Also, I really don't feel like sizing it over the entire overlay right now. I'm sure I could do that later, but it would require some finagling, as it were. You must go, your people need you. Good luck. Whole stream is just the mascot squatting up and down. That would be hilarious, actually. That would be so funny. I'm melting. Yeah, it's hot out today. Alright, more video gaming. I'm gonna lose this run because of my hubris, but oh well. Nice. Wicked weird of the pickle. You were supposed to be the savior, Pickle, not the driving force. Hubris. Oh, my brain's decaying. It's so good. Ah, frick. Pretty sure you can defy gravity. You can defy fate. That's incredible. This run is going to end with me like screaming into the microphone, I think. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, no, that was just a skill issue. Hey, want to see something cool? All right. First we mine, then we craft. Minecraft. Together on 3. Okay, I'm gonna be. Oh, you just watched Wicked. You never saw it. I saw the play version. It was actually not too bad. I should really watch the actual movie. But like, The Wizard of Oz is such a very odd series. I should read it all, but it wouldn't be worth it. Yup. I'm glad we can be in agreement on that, then. Do it on stream. I'm pretty sure that breaks some term of service somewhere. Oz isn't open source, right? The books? Or it's not public domain, that is? Because if it was public domain, I mean, like... I can't believe I just used the word open source for a literal book, bro. I am mental decay. It's not been around for that long, has it? It's only like 1 billion years old, not 12 million. Alright, I'm getting out of here before it's too late.
those bone saws are actually just a really strong item because enemies dropping health is like insane. Also, I'm just having a major skill issue as normal. Don't worry about it. You can feel the sweat trying to kill me. Again, I should have done this on like a colder day. Far earlier in the year. Oh my gosh, bro. The paper towel industry is benefiting solely from heavy sweating people. Oh, I didn't have an oil. Okay, well, good to have one now. I'm just gonna buy stat ups at this point. Intelligence. Stam Dex. Alright. Here comes the brain damage. Lots of it, too. Why the frick does this guy have so much health, bro? Okay, it doesn't matter, I'm not strong. But like, why? He has so much more than the Sloppler. First movie came out in 1940, so it could have come out before the Friendly Mouse, but you refused to Google it. Even if it came out after, I think there's been enough time that it could possibly be in public domain at this point, right? I don't know, I'll have to frickin' do math. I mean, the movie will at the bare minimum be public domain in, what, 15 years if it came out in 1940? Jeez. That's actually awesome. We need more public domain movies for the sake of stupidity. And so I can give them to people for free. Be legal for me to perform the play? No, you need to buy the rights to perform a lot of plays. Unless the play is, again, public domain, which I am almost certain that it isn't, because... Actually, maybe. But yeah, I could legally perform it if I got the thing for it, or if I did it all on... Or if I improvised the entire thing myself. As a personal adaptation. The book is public domain. Okay, huge, because that means that I can do some stupid crap then. Lord of the Rings is gonna be public domain soon. The books, at least. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do a full reading of the Lord of the Rings series on this channel as soon as that releases. I've actually never read anything other than The Hobbit, so I think I should do that. Phantom of the Opera is public domain. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I should totally, as soon as Lord of the Rings comes public domain, I'm gonna read the whole thing on YouTube for fun. And because it'll be my first experience with the entire series, so, or not first, I think I've seen like a frame or two of the movie. But one of my first proper experiences with the series. Because The Hobbit, I don't think was a full representation of everything that appears and occurs during it. And I still need to watch the movies. I have seen the Lego games, but they aren't super accurate representations of the original media they're adapting. So... I wonder what happens when... How does public domain apply to certain things? I should look some stuff up to see if I can get, like, the rights to certain documentations. Okay, finger is nice. I don't want medkit. I don't want to waste any more money on rerolling at this point. So I'll get one more. Ooh, nice. Okay, and then the rest... Stamina, stamina, stamina... Dexterity. I just need as much stamina as possible so I can actually tank crap and make sure I've got enough for bone saws and whatchamacallit, the health insurance to work well. Evil robot when I kill him to death. Also, I did see that. There are like 4 million of these things over here. Fireworks, baby! Da, 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 da. Meow. Da, 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 da. Oh, it already went off. Dude, this song is so fun. I love listening to it. Hello, yes, big rat. What a funny skull thing. Yeah, he's the final boss of the game. He is an evil AI. You only get to see him in a cutscene like once, and he's in the background of every single ship flying thing. You gotta fight him every single loop as well, which is kind of fun. You can also end the game, but only here, and I don't feel like doing that. I feel like looping forever. Hello, evil time police robot man. More like dead evil time police robot man. That is possibly the worst joke I've ever made, but oh my gosh, is it worth it. What the frick, game? That was so much damage. How did he survive that grab? Okay, well, frick me, I guess. I'm a fire in my laser. Oh, frick off. That was entirely my fault, but still. You have COVID right now? Hold on. If you have COVID right now, you're gonna be angry because you're still on antibiotics from the tooth pull. Oh! Oh! I can't mimic the freaking clone death sound from Lego Star Wars as much as I want to. I can never do it perfectly. I'm simply incapable. It's too incredibly beautiful of a thing to mimic. Oh, come on. That was entirely my fault, but still. I'm contemplating just waiting until I get the golden rats to use my money. Because I can get like a frick ton more if I wait. And risk reward or whatever. I don't know, man. It's probably not worth it, but like, I'm such a greedy little guy that I don't care. Make your silly clock sounds, clock boy. I like having a lot of stamina. It's very nice. Resilience, my best friend. I'm gonna get a little bit of dexterity and intelligence, I think. Never mind, I've decided that I will get one of each and not do any more than that because I will waste money. And I cannot be wasting money. And if you don't know who the Golden Rat is, he is a boon type system where you get extra bonuses if you manage to break these eyeballs. And you need to break a certain amount of them to guarantee him to spawn, or to get him to spawn rather, at all. And once you break all 3, you will get your rat. And he will give you a very powerful item that can only be obtained through the method of rat. They also spawn literally anywhere on the map, or they can spawn literally anywhere on the map, so make sure that you find them, because if you don't, it's gonna suck. Because they're kind of necessary to succeed. And if you miss a single one, you're screwed. Because again, they are kind of necessary to succeed. Also, as a side note, I need to make sure that I get them, otherwise I am screwed, because they are kind of necessary to succeed. Hi, evil clock man. You missed one dude near the beginning. I cannot with this crap anymore, bro. If I did, it doesn't even matter, because I can just go back for him, which I'm gonna have to do anyway, so... The frick is making that sound? Are you sure, bro? Alright, whatever. I need to head back this way anyway, because I didn't check to the left yet. That was entirely my own stupidity. And by the way, you were just straight up lying, because this was too far to the left for me to see. But hey, we found the last one! Also, we almost have $1,000 redos, which, pretty useful. Also, I need to make a bug report about something later. I'll show off the bug I think might still be in the game. And by I think, I mean I'm very certain that it probably is. Never speak in absolutes, I think. Because, I'm stupid and I can never be absolutely certain. I want to get to 1500, but I doubt that that's happening, so... I'll still go for it. Just have a bottle full of 800 milligram ibuprofen because it barely hurt after one day. Huge. Infinite medication. Alright, I'm getting out of here before it's too late for me. We might actually make it to the 1500. Or we might get freaking destroyed by this piece of crap. Whichever happens first, happens first. Or we could get neither, who knows? Oh, we actually got 1500, perfect. It's not really necessary, but it's a good number to get to. I should not be opening that yet. Should be using the golden rat. Yes, the jar of money. Triples your current money, and 10% to add 1 to your money count later. Gives you an entire idea for a short write it down real quick. That's smart, I don't usually write stuff down. $4,500 dues. I am going to be so rich. For all of like 5 seconds. Oh, he fixed it. That's huge. Okay, so beforehand re-rolling would not replenish this part if it was just these upgrades. Which I'm glad that it works now. I do need all those stat upgrades though. They are very much so necessary. Also, fun fact about the golden rat, he always appears right before the boss stage. Specifically the normal bosses. The AI doesn't count. Ow, frick you. Get wrecked, nerd. I can't wait for my laser beam weapon to be created and fully realized. But yeah, our main goal is to get as much money as possible before the next golden rat, so that we can have, I don't know, just a quick ton of money. I want to get into 10,000s territory, just so I can have every single upgrade I want ever. But we'll see what happens, you know. You know how it be. Our mango is about to blow up. I love that freaking meme. My mango is to blow up. And then they detonate him. Die, evil time machine! I wonder if I'll be the first person to ever achieve 1,000 health in this game. Or 100% discount, that would be funny. We're gonna try and go for an 100% discount. I'm not sure if it's theoretically even possible, but I'm gonna go for it. Because I don't even know if Intelligence's discount boost stacks that way. Call me a tennis ball, call me Cinnamon Toast Crunch, life is Roblox, tell them to bring out the lobster. Well, somebody's gonna clip that, and they better, because it was hilarious. Alright. I love just being a drill. I also love infinite money. Whichever we get is what we want. Getting my little grubby hands on infinite money. I'd buy so much crap. The sound of Buzzsaw shredding them is incredible. Immaculate. Money! Yes, indeed. I like money. We're not yet at laser territory, but we're certainly getting there. I love the ear damage that this game starts to give me. All right. You have $2,912. What will you spend them on? One intelligence buff. One dexterity buff. Frick out the way, nerd. Ah! All right, next round is going to be Golden Rat, so let's make sure we get all the money possible in both this round and the next. To be honest, I don't know why I'm saying that. I know that the correct objective is always money. Yummy, delicious cash. All right. Watch as I destroy the entire comet while searching for cash money. Oh, come on. You enormous meanie pants. That was a loud frickin' sound. I love it. I'm gonna turn on freeze frames in a bit just to show you why I have them turned off. Because it gets really absurd. Like, really absurd. Very much quite fast. I should probably get out of this stage before it's too late for me. Does the game pause or something? That's what happens every single time an enemy is defeated or a gold is destroyed. It gets very absurd when we start the game. All right, I'm not gonna buy a single thing from you because I don't want to. Simple as. But yeah, that happens every single time I buy anything or bomb anything. Any single time an enemy is hit by anything, this happens. I saw an eyeball over there, yep. Watch what happens when this chain reaction goes off. This was not meant to be the way that you play the game, alright? You get a headache if you had to deal with that. Yeah, that's why I disabled it. It's a little bit extreme. I'm gonna have to ask the dev if he can like add a way to just only reduce it instead of fully removing it. Because hit stop feels a little bit extreme late game. I get screen shake reduction, which I'm glad that he implemented. Where the screen shake slowly gets less and less intense. But oh man, does he need to copy some he might want to add some to that hit stop. Because it's genuinely painful to try and experience that. I see another eyeball. Yeah, blib. Oh. Hello, evil Dorito. I know that they're actually called fast subs or something, I just don't care. Hey, we're about to reach 10k if we get another jar of money item from the Golden Rat room. AKA if we get lucky enough to see it. I want to get to 4,500 minimum before leaving this stage for the sake of my own money. Because the amount of cash that'll get with a jar of money is so exceptionally high that I will be very happy. And if we don't somehow get a jar of money, it will simply just be more stuff. So, you know, worth it. How it feels to be a rogue comment. How choose it to feel 5 gum. Here comes the absurdism once more. The golden rat, please give me a jar of money. Yay! Did you get the eyes? Yes, indeed. We now have $13,000. That is enough money to buy 1 upgrade. No, but it is seriously quite beneficial to just get as much as possible here. All right. Because we're about to be nerfed anyway, because that's what the game likes doing. But don't worry, we're just going to keep gathering jars of money for later. Because I am weird, and I like money. Also, we do enough damage that we're fine. Money. Oh, so many upgrades. The game does nerf you after you reach a certain stage, which gets really annoying, but like, whatever. Because you can deal with it by getting a lot of upgrades. Ah! Unlimited currency. That's at least $1. You're right. At least. I kind of want to reach 10k before leaving this stage, but I also know that that's not viable, so... I mean, it is viable, but it's going to be really annoying to have to deal with the absolute droves of enemy that will spawn. My goodness sakes. Int, dex, int. I don't want to go below 8,000. But I do need to make sure that I have enough that I can speedrun this stage. Here we go again. We're not Yerf yet, but we will be very soon. We're already taking a lot more to destroy this stuff. I was gonna say something, but then I forgot. I'm locked in. I need to boost my strength, I'm realizing. Because I'm not destroying tiles fast enough. I still need to thank people more for the money that they threw at me carelessly. There it is. We are now weakened. I'll buy one more intellect. Okay, golden rat stage. Can he do it? Probably not. Now in the Temple of Sticks. Good frickin' luck. Oh, shoot. I need to get healing as soon as humanly possible. Game, where the frick are the hearts? Thank you. That, like, 14% heart drop chance from enemies is kind of the only reason I'm alive. Also, this is true late game, feeling the fear of God himself when an enemy does 40 damage to you in a single hit. Also, yes, I'm going to start saying that, because Bob is boring. And frankly, I'm afraid. The Golden Rat. What about Bob? Holy Bob. Instead of using the term God. There's a weird censorship system, and honestly, I think that it's funny. Hydration break! I already had hydration like 30 minutes ago, I'm fine. Remember? I did it while exercising, or I guess technically directly after exercising. Take a sip, fool. No, I think I'm okay. And by that I mean I do not have a water bottle with me. I grabbed a glass of water. Hold on. There is still sweat. It is so hot in here, bro. It's only just beginning to cool off in this room. Almost $30,000. That's what we're going to be achieving today. Stay strong, we're basically neighbors, I know the feel. Yeah, it's rough. moltening out here. All right. What is 3 times 9520? Seriously, I don't know. That number, almost 30K. Oh boy. How it feels to be rich. Money. All right, these are some pretty good stats, y'all. What do you think? I love Jar of Money. It's such a goated item. It used to be so bad. Oh my gosh, it's chaos. It's chaos. I love it. Utter madness immediately. Maybe more Strongo. I don't know. My powers are beyond your understanding. How is he still alive, bro? The Sloppler is not living through this. I think I might be able to achieve a new record on this if I try hard enough. I think my current one was like 20K-ish. But with this is a crafting table. With this stat layout, I can almost assuredly win. I wonder what the limits on this game are before it will crash or begin crashing again. Because I know that it crashed before due to a very silly accidental scene switch that the developer left in, which was very comedic one time, and then it stopped being funny when I lost a really good run to game crash. Still #1 in the world, right? I believe so, last I checked. Which was a few days ago, so it could have changed by now. Bailar. Dance. This is some delectable gameplay. Who needs a character sheet when infinite money is an option? No, but seriously, like this only happens if you get lucky enough to consistently get Jar of Money every single time. And that requires quite a lot of luck. And if you bash your head against the wall enough times, well, luck will indeed occur. Yummy, yummy, money in my tummy. At this point, I should just start speedrunning it. I'll already be getting 60K by the time I have another freaking Jar of Money. Okay, I lost half of my health in that final stretch, which is just absurd. Goodness me. What the frick? I need to get me a permanent laser beam. Instead of having to wait for so long for it to become one. Holy frick. The sounds of explosionation. I should not have taken the critical hits explode enemies item, because it is really screwing me in close range. Time to get out of here before it's too late. Okay. Uh-huh. Right, I don't really need to buy anything with that much money and that much health. Alright, second dice. Pray we get lucky. Because if we don't, we are kind of... might be screwed. Isn't side score just the money you have when you die or something? It's specifically the money collected. So basically, yeah. It's based on total cash collected throughout the run. I don't believe it counts money gained from the jar of money buff of 10% chance to just randomly give you extra money. Because that would be kinda overpowered if it did. Where the frick are the other eyes? Oh, there's one. Oh my gosh, how much damage was that? That's crazy. All right, well, 31,000 is my best ever. 14,000 was the amount that we got this run. It was a very good run. I think I'm gonna stop for today. I still owe 110 push-ups, sit-ups, squats, whatever. Thanks for coming, folks. Wow, that was a 2-hour stream. Holy frick. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I will not be streaming on Friday. Videos are going to continue being really, really inconsistent because I'm lazy or whatever. But thanks for coming. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Have a nice day. Bye!